Hey y'all, my name is Shidell and this is WeirdoLoveTarot. I apologize, I've been under the weather the last couple days. It's going through work. It's my annual upper respiratory infection, so yeah, I ain't looking so hot or sounding so hot, but for the moment I'm feeling okay and I wanted to sit down and get a few more November readings up. But this is going to be your November 2023 love reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for every Sagittarius out there. So just take what fits for you, leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising signs. If you are a cross watcher and you're interested in a Sagittarius, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody's interested in a personal reading, you can find all that information in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either, and I will set you up with a personal reading. I do send them to you in a private YouTube link, okay? And I only do love readings. It's just my preference. I've tried doing other kinds of readings and I can't get into the flow with them. But so, love is usually the focus of my reading. So if you're interested in, have any questions, feel free to message me or email me through my Facebook page or my email address there. Sorry, feeling a little flushed. I had a fever most of the day. I think I'm still running a little bit of a fever, but just somebody tested positive with COVID at work. I had a bunch of tests here at the house, and I tested, and they came back negative. So I did 2 of them. But who knows? Maybe it's one of the new strains that's I don't know. All I know is I've been feeling pretty crappy the last couple days, but I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, just for being here. I appreciate y'all so very much. All right, Sagittarius. The song I had coming through for you was Taylor Swift, Anti-Hero. Most importantly, just the one line. Not just the I'll stare directly at the sun but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting always rooting for the anti-hero. Now the song essentially is about all her insecurities and all her mental issues and the things she's done. Like there's a line in the song that says, "Did you see my covert narcissism disguised as altruism?" Like that's somebody who does things publicly, those selfless acts, and throws it out there. Oh, I did this out of the kindness of my heart. I didn't care about me. It was all about you. But it's kind of a narcissistic, manipulative tactic that covert narcissists do to get attention from people. But the song is all about insecurities. It's like I'll stare directly at the sun, which you're not supposed to stare directly at the sun. But never look in the mirror, never look at myself, never take accountability for the things I've done, never, it must be exhausting always rooting for the anti-hero. Now, everybody thinks that an anti-hero just means somebody that's not a hero. No. An anti-hero is somebody who possesses all the qualities of being the hero, but doesn't do it. Okay? Now, if this is not your energy, this could be somebody in the energy close to you. But I was also seeing just a single white candle lit, burning. Now, the white candles usually signify purity, clarity, spiritual illumination. But you also burn white candles to remove negative energy and influences. So maybe if this is you, maybe you are starting to realize that, yeah, it's you. You're the problem. The things you do, all your insecurities, whatnot, may have been sabotaging your love connections. If it's not you, then somebody around you is starting to wake up to the fact that maybe they self-sabotage, romance, love for themselves. So take that how it resonates. Let's go ahead and get into your oracle cards. We have Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. It's card number 19 in the deck for those of you who like the angel numbers, who like numerology. But I'm going to read a little bit from the books to tell you what Dog Spirit is here to tell you. Dog Spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog Spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are also always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. Okay. So this is kind of saying, as long as, you stick to what it is that you love, what it is that you're loyal to. Okay. Don't break those connections just because things get hard. I just got the feeling of, maybe somebody possibly, and this isn't going to be for everybody, could have ran to somebody else because things got hard in one situation. You have to stick, a lot of times people, when they fight, when they argue, when they think things have gone down, they'll instantly run to somebody else. Okay? Which makes you realize in the grand scheme of things that person was there all the time. But this is telling you, don't be going looking for something else just because, don't give up just because times got hard. Okay? We have Just Breathe. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. This would be the Four of Swords, page 123. I'm going to read a little bit from this to tell you exactly what it means. It's about taking a step back, but not losing your loyalty to something, is what I'm getting. So much time and effort can be expended in maintaining current relationships or in creating new ones that it's easy to forget to just stop and breathe once in a while. This life is not just about connecting with other people. The most important connections you can have are with the divine and with your higher self. This is a good time to take a break from your personal relationships and reconnect with your spiritual self. Set aside a few minutes every day to sit quietly and just be. In addition to caring for your spiritual health, look after your physical body. Get plenty of sleep, eat healthy foods, and exercise. Treat yourself to a movie or take a walk in nature. Step away from any cares around the matters of the heart and just breathe. By taking time for yourself, you'll recharge your emotional batteries and have more energy to invest in your relationships. So I'm feeling very much, I don't know why, and it's funny because I've been thinking about Friends a lot lately. When Ross and Rachel are on a break and he goes and sleeps with somebody else because they were on a break, that's what I'm feeling very much here. And this is, I feel, trying to say, maybe it's time to just take a step back and don't, just work on you. Take a step back and look in the mirror at yourself and see what you need to work on for you. But don't run, stay loyal at the same time. So angels and spirit guides, please give me clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of November 2023, please. Sagittarius for love, please. Thank you. We have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Woo! I love when they fly like that. Okay. right, so we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. Now, I don't know why I just got this feeling of, rather than running to somebody else, run back to your person and really, you know, the person that you're loyal to, the person that things, you know, after a time out, after a step back, and just, you know, try and have fun together. You know what I mean? A lot of times when we've been in a relationship for a long time, you forget to just stop and have some fun with each other. Okay, you get into the mundane daily, especially, you know, like I can remember when I was married, and it's like after a while we were just like two people living together raising kids. Okay, and it's like we had to start, and I told him we had to start having like a date night. Like once every 2 weeks, we set a day, you know, we got a babysitter and we went and just to have fun, you know, just the two of us have fun together. And it did help, and it made our, you know, marriage last a little bit longer than, you know, I thought it would. But, you know, sometimes you just got to remember to enjoy each other. You know, sometimes we lose sight of those things after we've been together for a while, and things just get mundane, and it's like, and then you start to get on each other's nerves and you start fighting, and then it's just no fun anymore. Sometimes you just got to take a break and remember who the two of you are, you know, have some fun together. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Just feeling a weird energy all of a sudden. Strange. All right. Now I'm going to look into your energy for the month of November. We're going to get the challenges. We're going to get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. I like to describe it as the butterfly effect. Any one little thing you do can change the entire ending of the story. So keep that in mind. And then I will get some advice from Spirit, and we're going to clarify as we go along. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius's energy for the month of November. What's going on with Sagittarius in the month of November, please? Thank you. Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is walking away from it's like doing everything that you could to try and make something work, and then just kind of giving up and peacefully walking away from it. Not saying the love's not still there. But in this cup, it's like there's this one cup floating on the water, and you can see the other ones have already sank. It's like the love is gone. There's still that one cup there, though. So there is still love between the two of you. It's just not what it used to be. And she's walking directly towards the sun, towards her happiness. By the way, if you've never been here before, I read intuitively. If you get different messages from the cards than I do, and you are a tarot card reader, by all means, feel free to share them in the description box. This is just me telling a story based on what I feel and the intuitive messages I channel. So, just so you know. You can believe it, or you could think I'm full of shit. Most people think I'm full of shit. What was that? Did you see that? Something just... I'm telling you, I'm feeling weird energy around me right now. I don't know if there's... I don't know. Weird things have been happening in my room lately. Like the other day I was doing a reading a personal reading, and stuff on my dresser started moving by itself. There were no windows open. There was no draft. There was no nothing. It was a paper bag. It was like somebody was hitting it. And I actually had to pause the video, and I went and looked, and I'm like, maybe it was a bug or something, because, you know, I live in Ohio and stink bugs are like everywhere right now. And I'm like, no, I thought maybe a stink bug got in my room or something and was hitting the bag. There was nothing there. It was weird. It was just weird things happening in my room lately, and I don't know how to explain them. But anyway, what's this Eight of Cups about here for Sagittarius? What's this Eight of Cups about? I'm a weirdo. I'm sorry. What's this Eight of Cups about here for Sagittarius? Yeah. Here we go. Okay. First thing came out was the Hermit card. It's a card of Virgo. Okay. This is about going within. Like, I feel like you're walking away from something. You're taking that step back to just breathe, to just work on you. Okay. If you can see in this Hermit card, she has her arms crossed across her chest. Okay. Like how they lay you out when you die. And she's got this smirk on her face and this, you know, this fire, like working on yourself and like rekindling that passion that you have inside of yourself. It's starting to feel good that you're starting to find yourself again, you know, take accountability, find those things that were triggering you, heal them. You know, you're starting to get into this good energy. Friends could be helping you with this Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Cups here. Now the Page of Cups, to me, it's a small offer of love. It can be an apology. This could be with this Three of Pentacles and Page of Cups be telling you, you know, maybe you just, because the three, maybe you know, just kind of bury the hatchet with somebody and decide to become friends. But this Page of Cups to me is my making love out of nothing at all card, to quote Air Supply. Because if you could see, she's actually drawing, she's like painting this guy. It's like a portrait. It's like not really there. She's creating it. It's a kind of an immature, it's more of an infatuation than it is actual love. Give me one more card on that, because I want to know what that Page of Cups is about. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, no. Okay. So after walking away from something and doing the work on yourself, now, if this is not you, this is somebody else, but this is an apology with an actual offer, Ace of Pentacles, attached to it. Something that you thought might have been out of reach. Because you can see this pentacles in the air. Oh, can't see. The light is always horrible for trying to show the cards. You can see it up there? Nope. I gotta go down here where there's no, okay. He's reaching for the pentacle, but it's just out of his reach. I believe after you've worked on yourself, again, if this is not you, feel free to switch the roles. But after you've put the work into yourself, there is the potential here to work things out, to create some kind of stable, something you thought might have been out of reach, or it might still be just a little bit out of reach, but it's not far away. Interesting. So what are the challenges going to be for the month of November for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising challenges, please. Thank you. Two of Wands, letting go and moving on from something because you're still loyal to it. Is what I'm feeling. Two of Wands is when you let go of the past to move forward. And you can see she's looking out the window like at what's coming next. But I feel like since this is in the challenges, you might be having a hard time letting go of something. What's this Two of Wands about here? What's this Two of Wands about here? The World, yes. Four of Swords. There may have been too much time apart from each other. And maybe after you did the work on yourself, if somebody's coming back to apologize and the Chariot, the Magician. Yeah. We have the World, the Chariot, and the Magician. Okay. Chariot's Cancer energy. 3 major arcana. Clarifying this moving on from something. Okay. So they came out with the Four of Swords. Okay, so you've walked away from something to work on yourself, and now somebody is coming back in to apologize, and it could be something. It could turn back into something, but I feel like maybe you're not on the same level anymore. As much as I feel like the time apart and the healing you've done on yourself, you've raised your vibration, but they haven't. Okay. And because of that, you've manifested moving on to a, something new. You're like, the time apart, somebody has closed out the chapter and is moving forward, moving on. Their passion is taking them other places because she's shooting a flaming arrow here in this Chariot card. That's setting your intentions to move forward. Manifested this with this Magician card. It's like as you work on yourself and you tell yourself, I have boundaries against what this, like if it was a toxic person and they have been, how do I explain this? You put up boundaries about things you won't tolerate anymore, things that you're not doing anymore, and this person may come back and they're still in that same energy, and it's like you've been as working on yourself, like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore, and now this person's coming back with the same immature energy to try and rekindle things, to try and start something new here, start over again. And I feel like your vibration is, you're in a different place, but yet you're still loyal to somebody. It's like you're loyal to somebody because you know that, yes, they are a soulmate. Yes, they are a true love, This is getting very confusing because I'm not sure who is who here. But I feel like two people are not at the same level anymore because somebody's done the healing and the other person may have waited too long. You're already looking out in the future on, But I just got a line. Who sings that song? Arctic Monkeys. How's that go? Maybe I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. Crawling back to you. I don't know the name of the song. They make fun of it in TikTok. Somebody used the song, the background music of the song to make fun of Ford truck drivers. Sorry, I've seen that meme a million times. Or that reel a million times. Anyway, but there's a line that says, maybe I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. And maybe you've been too busy, you've been working on yourself and whatnot. You haven't really moved on yet. So when somebody's coming back in, you still have that bond with them. But I don't feel like you're on the same level anymore. let's get a potential outcome here for this story for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's get a potential outcome here. Okay. Communication. There's going to be some, you know, you're going to start talking. To who? What's this Eight of Wands about here? What's this Eight of Wands about here in the outcome? The Devil. And it's funny. I could be dealing with a Capricorn. But it's funny that that line from the song, I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. She's looking in the mirror here, if you can see that. She's staring directly in the mirror. Maybe it's this person that's finally looking at themselves. Three of Wands. And the Moon card, Pisces energy. Got Capricorn and Pisces here. Okay. So there's going to be some talking here about how somebody's waiting, or somebody was waiting. If you could see in this Moon card, the Moon, in this card, she's like sitting in the darkness. And you can see she looks like very sad, depressed, you know. Stuck in a state of confusion. But I feel like there's going to be a talk about how somebody realizes, was waiting for the other person to go, hey, you know, I know it was me. I know I sabotaged this connection. I know I screwed things up. Or I feel like this person is going to reach out to you and go, you know, I was kind of waiting for you to come back, and I've been too busy, I'm too busy being lost to go find something else because I'm still loyal to you. I've been waiting for you to come back, and I've been delusional thinking that you would come back. Now, I don't know who is who here. This is just coming through. It could be different for everybody, okay? Like I said, just take the bits and pieces that fit for you, and if it doesn't fit, then it's just not your reading. But there's going to be some talking here about how somebody was obsessively waiting for the other person to come back, not even realizing that time that they took to themselves to work on themselves, to whatnot, that they were still, you know, waiting for the other person to come back. They didn't even realize that they've grown. They didn't realize that they've moved beyond that. They stayed loyal to somebody that they weren't even with. Whether this be you or another person, there's going to be some communication about this. That's interesting. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Advice from Spirit. Tower card. That's interesting. I'm not sure about that one. What's this Tower card about here in the advice? What's this Tower card about? That's a... Ooh, Three of Swords. Hangman. Oh, okay. Spirit's telling you let the tower fall. Okay. Damn right. Let the tower fall. You got the Hangman and the Three of Swords. You see this Hangman card? How there? This is... He has a rope around his wrist. And it's not something he wants to be tied to, or he would be holding on to that and it wouldn't be so tight. It wouldn't look like he's pained being dragged. His spirit is telling you, you need to let this tower fall. Okay? holding on and being loyal to someone who, either wasn't loyal to you, or, things didn't work out with, and holding on, like waiting for somebody to come back, obsessively waiting for somebody to come back that's never coming back. You're breaking your own heart. Okay. Spirit is saying, let the tower fall. Once the tower falls, you got that Ace of Swords. That's when, once you realize that holding on to, I just heard holding on hurts more than letting go. And I've found that to be true on multiple occasions. Holding on to the thought of, maybe someday things will change. Maybe we'll end up back together. Maybe this, maybe that. That's a lot of maybes. You're missing out on life. You're missing out on other opportunities. You're missing out on any future. That's the stone cold truth right there with that Ace of Swords. Truth is, you're holding on to something that's breaking your heart. Again, if this is not you, this is the other person. But it's going to come out, You're going to talk to this person about it. But I think someone here is going to, needs to realize that holding on to something that wasn't meant to be. I mean, if something, being loyal to somebody that you're not with, sometimes you just need to take a step back. It's like, yeah. And at the same time, with this true love, express your love and playfulness over here, maybe I'm getting very much, because the Hangman's also about changing your perspective. You might be holding on to a certain perspective that's breaking your heart. You might be holding on to some kind of delusion or, toxic delusion of what you thought something was, rather than just letting go of the expectations, letting go of the preconceived notions, and just letting it be. And that could be what this apology, a new start, is about. And you may just end up as friends with this person because you did do a lot on yourself, work on yourself. Sometimes it's like, and if you don't come back in the, oftentimes when we try and revive situations from the past, if you've grown past it, if you've evolved, if you've done the shadow work on yourself, and you can feel that you're a different person, it's like that person comes back around and all of a sudden you're like feeling, yeah, wow, I don't feel the same, I mean, there's been people that, in my lifetime that it's like, oh God, I was head over heels in love with that person. And then some time goes by and then you see them again and you spend time with them and it's like, yeah, it's just not there anymore because you've grown, because you've moved past it. But take that how it resonates for you. If it does, do me a big favor and click on that like button. If you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.